As we approach solar eclipse time, the energies of the earth are clearly different. The shaktis have risen up at least 10 feet higher than they normally do. As we have seen in many eclipses, many solar eclipses, the abdomen chakra and the solar plexus chakra are clearly impacted. Another critical insight is that the three major nadis, the Sushumna, the moon nadi, the Ida, and the solar nadi, the Pingala, are being transformed. The moon nadi is twisting and turning far more. The solar nadi is straightened out much more, breaking in some places. And the Sushumna is extending both above the body and below. The overall aura of the human being is slowly being pulled and twisted and distorted a trifle. So it's a little like the front, the lower portion of my aura and the upper portions are being twisted around. It's happening both for me and for Celia, who's just next to me. We then decided to look at the solar eclipse from a completely different perspective. We asked the sun, what did he think happens? And the sun says that while the earth normally has an aura which is yellow and blue and with multicolored sparks, right now it has a lot of yellows, but also almost spear-like blacks and purples intervening, preventing him from looking at the earth as clearly as he normally does. We asked the moon what it felt about the solar eclipse, and it turned around and said that it felt a little frizzy, as if it was being pulled and stretched a little bit. And that its work had become more, for a lot of the shaktis and some darker spirits on earth have been released. And so he'll have to spend time gathering them and holding them and pulling them back. What will be the fallout of this partial solar eclipse? Well, thankfully, its power is not too great. But that said, in November there will be a lot of ugly revelations or small-time sexual incidents which are just plain ugly. December to roughly February will be a time when decisions which were not well thought through, taken right now, will impact the world, specifically at the level of trade, food availability. There is another prediction, not completely connected just with the solar eclipse, but other factors too, is that there may be a small nuclear bomb used in November, December. Hopefully not. We've talked about the negatives of the solar eclipse, but let's talk about the positives. A great positive is that the solar eclipse, the days before and after the solar eclipse, is a time when we can do a lot of soul searching and find out the areas where motivations and desires are twisted or blocked. Another place is that it gives us the chance to think about what our principles really are. This is ideally done not in the weeks before and after the solar eclipse, but let's say 2 or 3 weeks after, where one can take stock and look at the principles that we use. Another great, and this is truly great opportunity, is that the solar eclipse allows us to really connect with the shaktis of the world. But that said, it means that we will also have to brave a lot of ugly spirits, often called graveyard spirits, to be able to connect with them. Thank you for watching. For amazing spiritual insight, do visit creatorschild.com.